Hi, this is Paula Bernier. I'm here at ITEXPO Miami at the Miami Beach Convention Center with Dennis Blos of Frontier Communications. Welcome.
Hi, Paula. Thank you.
For those who are not familiar with Frontier Communications, can you tell us a bit about your offerings and where you do business?
Certainly. We're a Fortune 500 company. We operate in 28 states across the United States, providing residential and commercial communication services as well as phone systems, switches, data switches, and Wi-Fi networks. So we do a little bit of everything from residential up to enterprise commercial.
And speaking of Wi-Fi, I understand that the company will be participating in a keynote presentation later today about Wi-Fi. What's the gist of it, and what will be some of the key takeaways?
Well, Wi-Fi is a growing part of our enterprise segment, so we're excited about that segment of our business. We completed a very large deployment in Durham, North Carolina for the Durham Bulls and American Tobacco commercial campus for commercial tenants. So we're excited about that deployment. It's a 16-acre deployment, supports 11,000 simultaneous users. So you've got everything from your entertainment venue of the ballpark as well as to the business park where they house tenants and have concerts and just different events going on all the time. So it's a neat deployment and something we're very excited about and definitely a growing part of our business every day.
And who are some of the key underlying technology providers for that Wi-Fi deployment?
Well, for that deployment, we're using Adtran BlueSocket for the APs. So they have been a great partner with us, helping provide the engineering resources. When you're talking about a ballpark, it seems easy to cover, right? It's outdoors, but when you're talking about putting 11,000 fans in that ballpark and being able to cover all of them, and the RF, what we found was the RF mix from having 130 some access points on this campus, we had to be very technical about our engineering of that. So they're our partner there, as well as providing the data switches, and then we provide the manual labor on site from a Frontier standpoint with our trained technicians for mounting that, and then we use a wiring vendor to pull all the wiring.
And Google seems to get a lot of press for its fiber to the home deployments. Can you talk a little bit about what a company like Frontier Communications is doing in terms of fiber to the prem and how it's responding to Google Fiber?
Well, certainly. I think it starts with the underlying backhaul technology in your central offices, right? We've, for the last 5 years, since we acquired the Verizon properties in 2010, have been converting a lot of our properties over to IP backbone technology. It starts there. You got to have the pipe out to the internet to do that. And we've invested heavily in bringing what I'll say fiber to the curb, bringing our residential and small business fiber closer to them and doing the last mile on copper. So now we're in a great position now as demand is growing to have fiber actually into your home, Google driving some of that demand for gigabit services to your home. We're in a great position to go ahead and pull that last mile into the homes now. Certainly it's challenging because you have driveways and sidewalks and stuff in these existing neighborhoods with buried infrastructure in them that you have to get through and get to, so it can be expensive. But if you don't have the what I would say the core built, then you're way behind. We're in a good position because we have the core built. We're providing 40, 50 meg services to residential and business over copper already, and now we're just going to pull the last mile of fiber in many of our markets, Durham being one of our markets that we've launched gigabit services into the residential marketplace, and make the last mile. So we're very well positioned to compete there and ready to offer our customers the next generation technology.
Great. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. And again, this is Dennis and Paula coming at you from ITEXPO Miami.